What's the saying? Houston, we have a problem? Yeah, we have a problem. We have a problem with your offense.
Here's an interception for good measure, and it's a touchdown, Texans.
Texans, the hottest team in the NFL, 10 straight wins. Don't even care if they're rude to the elderly. They take their defensive attitudes to New England next, a place used to playing football this time of the year. And just like in the past, this Patriots bunch isn't a one-trick pony.
4th down, Herbert hit to end it. They are moving on.
New England has won 14 of their last 15 games. The headliner all year has been Drake Maye, but their defense stole the show in their wild card win, holding the Chargers to 3 points. Only 3 teams all year have scored 24-plus points on them.
One-on-one, this is it. It's a touchdown or I make this tackle, and he drilled him.
Texans are like, hold my beer, kid. We have all these really impressive season numbers, like for the sake of not making everyone sit through 6 extra ads, points per game, yards per game, third down, passer rating allowed, all the passing stats, all the rushing stats, all the cooking stats, pass rushing stats, all the sarcastaball stats. They were elite all year in all of them and showed as much in their win over Pittsburgh in the wild card when they held the Steelers to 6 points while scoring twice themselves.
Rodgers, time runs out. It's picked up by the Texans, and he is in for a touchdown.
They dominated Aaron Rodgers the same way Doc Holliday did Ringo, the same way they have dominated just about every quarterback they've faced. Maybe sent the legend into retirement, not just off a pick 6, but off a 146-yard outing, just 4.4 yards per attempt allowed. So, why bother trying to throw?
And this defense is just smothering the Steelers' offense.
They will be your Huckleberry. Say when. Corner Derek Stingley, their doc. Corner Kamari Lassiter, Wyatt Earp. Corner Jalen Petrie, one of the other brothers. Safety Kalen Bullock, the other one. All of them had A-level 2025s. They gave up 42 yards to DK Metcalf. That was it. No one else with even 27 yards last week.
On the move. Got a man, and the pass is incomplete.
And now here comes Drake Maye, a lot of people's MVP. He guided the Pats to the second most points per game this season, but they weren't as potent potables in their wild card win, just 16 points versus LA's top shelf defense, 4 for 11 on third down and 0 for 3 in the red zone.
Maye pumped. In trouble. He's hit the ball, comes free.
If you're a Pats fan, it was a fluke tied to facing an elite defense. Maye did throw an INT, sub-90 rate, but he also threw for 268 yards on over 9 yards per attempt, 1 TD.
Maye up top. Henry's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And he also led the team in rushing, 10 scampers for 66 yards.
Maye taking off on the run. First down in field goal range and more.
Keep your eyes on that one. Texans defense one of the worst when it came to containing quarterbacks on the run. Still, Texans fans are like, you struggle to score on the Chargers defense? Cue up the bootylicious then, because I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Rodgers spent all year as one of the fastest quarterbacks on the draw. Houston's pass rush got the drop on him 4 times.
It's just been one of those nights, and this defense, that's what they do.
34 pass attempts, 12 quarterback hits. Will Anderson, 1 sack, 3 QB hits. Derek Barnett, half a sack, 2 QB hits. Daniil hunted Rodgers down once. Sheldon Rankins, 1.5 bullseyes. Their pass rush, akin to Terry Hatcher on Seinfeld.
In trouble, and down he goes. Houston's defense makes another play.
You know, real and spectacular. On paper, they should bag up Maye a few times at least. He got planted in plenty of gardens in 2025. He took 5 sacks last week. Left side is the side to watch. Left guard Jared Wilson and left tackle Will Campbell each gave up 8.5 sacks on the year. Wilson gave up 4 pressures and a sack last week. Campbell gave up 2, a hefty 15% pressure rate allowed versus LA.
15-yard line. Maye in trouble. T-Air Tart.
Texans' rush defense, second best versus running backs in 2025, held Kenneth Gainwell to 3.3 a carry, Jalen Warren to 3.6.
And off to Warren, and well played by this Houston defense.
In the queue next, Travion Henderson, quiet last week, 27 yards on 3 a run, was their leading rusher for the year. Wildcard game, a Ramondre joint, Stevenson 53 yards, 5.3 per try.
but it has been the strength of Ramondre Stevenson that's been consistent all night long.
And he lit it up for a team-high 75 receiving yards.
Comes back over the middle, completes it to Ramondre Stevenson, who's got a lot of room. There goes Stevenson.
Hunter Henry, 64 yards and a TD. We pointed out that LA's defense wasn't great versus the position. Drake figured that out too.
3rd and 13. This time Maye protected to Henry.
Stephon Diggs, 5 targets, 2 catches, only 16 yards. Kayshon Boutte pulled in 66.
As time, little shot downfield towards Boutte. Cut in front, got it. Boutte on the run.
Big picture, second highest scoring offense of 2025, throwing bows with the second scoring defense. But New England's defense has the edge in the ledger when it comes to Houston's offense.
Pressure was picked up for the moment. He's in trouble. He's trying to get rid of it.
Pat's secondary held Justin Herbert to 159 yards, no touchdowns, a 74 rating. Cornerbacks Marcus Jones, Christian Gonzalez, Carlton Davis, safeties Craig Woodson, Jalen Hawkins collectively held every Chargers pass catcher to less than 40 yards.
4th down, cranked up the pressure. Herbert on the run, but Gonzalez, one of the best in the business.
Houston's offense averaged 23 a game in 2025, only accounted for 17 versus Pittsburgh.
C.J. Stroud threw a pick, lost 2 fumbles.
He just is not securing the football. It's the second time he's put it on the ground.
Stroud did throw for over 7.5 yards per attempt, 250 yards and a TD too.
Stroud able to step into it and looking downfield. He's got Kirk, and that is a big one.
Stroud did not connect with his top 2 preferred 2025 targets. Nico Collins,
only 3 catches for 21 yards on 7 targets.
And he left the game with a concussion. That would be a huge loss if he wasn't able to play this week.
And this incomplete for Collins. Couldn't hang on, and hopefully he's okay.
Tight end Dalton Schultz, 3 catches, 12 yards. Instead, it was Christian Kirk showing out, 144 yards and a TD, 8 catches. Free agent signing finally really paid off.
Wide open, spinning catch, strong play, and a good catch by Kirk.
Jaden Higgins chipped in 39 yards.
Wide open, nice catch, and a grab by Higgins. His second catch on this possession.
Stroud sacked 3 times, tackle Trent Brown allowed 1, guard Ed Ingram 1,
center Jake Andrews.
a 14% pressure rate allowed, 5 pressures, 1 sack allowed. All that equals he needs to rebound this week.
Here's a little pitch back to Stroud, looking to air it out, ball's out.
Left tackle Ariante Ursary, good game. Titus Howard the same. New England's pass rush cracked a Herbert sixer, less filling and tasted great. Milton Williams knocked a pair back. Kaylavon Chason doubled up too.
Pats are covering. Defensive pressure. Gets to Herbert.
Harold Landry didn't partake. Someone had to be the DD, I guess. That group up front, mixed results versus LA's rush attack, gave up some long runs to Herbert, but they were tough on running backs in 2025, and it showed last week. They held Kamani Vidal to 2.8 a carry.
And Herbert turns, gives to Vidal. Nothing.
They get the rare task of taking on a hot Texans rush attack. Woody Marks was a 3.6 guy in the regular season. I think that's like being 6'7 in modern lingo, but that infers I know what it actually means. But Woody hit at 5'9 a carry for 112 yards and a TD. I don't think it's an exaggeration to call it the Texans' 2025 GOAT running back showing.
Marks has his first 100-yard game and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Plus 48 yards on 4.8 a pop from Nick Chubb.
I would just keep pounding the football.
And they do, as Chubb gets a first down.
Houston 5-4 versus 500-plus squads, 6-3 as the road team.
Pats now 7-3 at home, 2-2 versus above 500 teams. These two have met twice in the playoffs, both divisional matchups like this one, both Pats wins. The first 2012 season.
Your boy's coming for you, early and often.
In the first half, Tom Brady connected with Wes Welker 6 times for 120 yards.
Play action, back to throw, goes down the left side with it. He caught it! He caught it! He caught it! It was miraculous! Are you kidding me? Vereen to his left. He looks to the left. Vereen's wide open. Waltzes into the end zone for a touchdown. I could have caught that one. Brady shoots it long and deep down the left side, and it is caught! Spectacular catch for a touchdown!
New England scored on 3 of their first 4 possessions in the second half and turned a 4-point halftime lead into a 25-point fourth quarter cushion.